All right, what is going on, boys and girls? Alpha Muscle back with my second unboxing from oldies.com. I did an unboxing the other day with some vinyl because I did pick up a record player, or I should say, kind of inherited one a little bit ago. So now I'm collecting vinyl, and I do apologize for the lighting in here. It's just fucking ass. This is what we're going to have to deal with. But I am excited because I honestly don't remember what I got. I do know that one of them will be a duplicate from my last order because my dumb ass didn't look as well as I had thought at my receipt, and I got the same record twice. Luckily, it was only like $6, so my odds of being able to sell it for more than I paid for it are very high. But I'm sure I have a box inside of a box again. Right? I get my paper mache so I can do that with it for some fucking reason. Oh, sweet. It's not a box inside of a box. Look at my muscle. All right. Get that later. I'll get that knife later. Let's see what we got here. It's a bad angle. Sorry if my, oh yeah, you can't see my wanky. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Scar of the Sun, Inertia. I cannot even remember what kind of band this is. It looks, if you look at it, it looks like stoner metal. I don't think it is. So something's telling me that it's some sort of progressive death metal. I don't know. You're like, well, why would you order stuff that you don't know? So what I usually do is when I'm looking at records or when I'm looking at music, I'll see something and be like, hey, you know what? I want to check that out. So I'll search them up, listen a little bit, and I believe this was like $6, and it was good. So good enough, anyways. All right. Okay, so we have Ethereal Kingdoms, Hollow Mirror. This was really good symphonic. It's like symphonic metal. You know, you have your female vocals that are clean. There's also some really good death growls in there. It just sounded absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, eerie, all those things together. Really did enjoy it. I listened to the whole thing through, and like I put it in my cart on the beginning of the second track, and I'm like, all right, if the next track is good, I'll keep it. And then I'm like, if the next track is good, I'll keep it. There wasn't a bad track on this album, and it was like 650s, so really good there. God, I don't remember. Oh, I didn't even realize I got this. This is Dagoba by Night. This is... Now I'm totally going to get this wrong. I'm pretty sure this is a new wave of British heavy metal sort of clone. You know, all the bands making the comeback to like the 80s, paying tribute to like Night Ranger and Triumph and, you know, all those amazing bands from the 70s and 80s. So I think that's what this is. I could be wrong. You can tell me in the comments that I'm an idiot and I'll be okay with it. But look, so far everything is sealed. Probably shouldn't have done that. I threw it. Gosh, I don't even know all these. List, Silent Woods. I'm almost positive that this is some avant-garde black metal. Oh yeah, it's on the label avant-garde. So we got some atmospheric avant-garde black metal. I started getting into this style of music probably at the end of 2022. I wasn't really a huge fan because I thought like the reverb on the vocals was too heavy, and it was just really like, I was like, it's not catchy, but I fell in love with it. So again, definitely within the range of $10. I don't think a single album in here was over $10. So let's keep going here. The hell is this? All right, this is Fixation with Fixation. No, it's the Ember of the Ember of the Ash. The Ember of the Ash Fixation. I'm not even gonna guess what this is. I know it's some sort of extreme metal. I know I liked it, and I know it's like $6. It's super dark. It's hard to even see anything on the actual case itself. So, all right. So I'm going to get made fun of for this, but I don't care. I do like a little bit of hardcore every now and again. This is Lionheart, The Valley of Death. They have a little bit too much hip-hop influences for many individuals' tastes. But depending on my mood, I can really get down to this. Is really good stuff to work out to. if you're, lifting heavy, if you want to get in, some sort of, maybe you're even doing some giant sets, really something that'll get you fired up. This is the first one that isn't new in here so far. I'm not going to take it out. It appears to be in really good condition. I believe this was like $5 for this LP. You can't beat that, guys. Can't beat that. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Discarnate. And so it came to pass. So we have some pretty hard, it's not brutal death metal, but I would say that it's in-your-face death metal. It does draw a lot of influence from 90s death metal. It doesn't have the buzzsaw guitars, so, the HM2 pickups, but I really did like this album. It was like kind of just at your throat. It's 100 miles per hour, the entire thing. It could become a little bit tiring, but if I remember correctly, the runtime on this, it's not going to tell me on the back. It's something in the neighborhood of like 30 to 35 minutes, which if you're going to do an album that just doesn't let off the pace, it's got to be relatively short, and this definitely wet the whistle for that. Man, it's never ending. Stenga, Soma Sima. I don't remember. I listened to this yesterday again, and I don't remember. Well, I don't know what this is. It's definitely extreme metal. Pretty much everything in here is extreme metal, and I know what I'm looking at next, and I'm really excited for it. I want to say there's black metal in here. I don't think it's just straight up, second wave black metal. I think that there are some other influences in it. It might be Black and Death, but the cover doesn't really tell you that. You can usually tell, but not always. All right, I'm really excited for this. So this band went on a hiatus for, I know it was over a decade before they released this album. And funnily enough, it's a self-titled Mystic Circle. I absolutely love these guys. These guys are absolutely vile. Super evil vocals, awesome black metal. This album did not get very good reviews, and I can't figure out why. I tried to find something that I didn't like listening to it, and music is subjective to a certain degree, but I literally could not find anything I didn't like in this. This is an amazing band. Definitely, if you like some evil black metal, I think you'll enjoy Mystic Circle. Some of you probably already heard of them, so. I was listening to this today. Nader Sadek, In the Flesh. Very, very Morbid Angel-like riffs, but I want you to think of, I can't even think of his name, from Behemoth. Why can't I think of Behemoth's vocalist's name? I know it very well, too. If I edited my videos, I'd be able to put it in, but God, now it's going to piss me off because I totally know his name. Nurgle. There we go. God, that was going to kill me. Very Nurgle-like with his vocal delivery. There are pretty heavy effects on his vocals throughout the album, but it's not enough where it's going to deter me from listening to it. I actually dig it, but it does become a little bit grating. This is great. If you like Morbid Angels, those weird time signatures with some of the riffing, if you like Nurgle's just fucking delivery and his newer shit, you'll like this. Definitely. I don't remember what this is, genre-wise. I remember the album, but it's stuck. Voodoo Gods, the Divinity of Blood. I think that's the name of the album. Yep. I want to say we're looking at some black metal, even though it doesn't look like it, because the the first track is Rise of the Antichrist. The second one is from Necromancy to Paraphilia, Menace to God, Serenade of Hate, The Ritual of Thorn, Divinity of Blood. I find it interesting that their title track is the closer, but if I remember, gosh golly, if I remember correctly, this is really good. It might be death metal because one of the guys is wearing a Perdition Temple shirt and the other one's wearing a Suffocation shirt. Why don't I just show you? I don't know if you can see that, but I bought it for a reason. I think that might be it. That's it. I'm sad. Oh my God. I'm going to cry. So again, oldies.com. I love it. I'm about to put in another order here today because I made a little bit of side cash. That's how I do it, folks. I use my side hustle money to buy records. But anywho, Subscribe to the channel. I do a lot more than just music reviews and stuff like that. I like to talk about relationships from a male perspective. I like to talk about weightlifting because that is my, that and music are my true loves. So sub to the channel, shows your friends, family members. Comment below. What is your favorite extreme metal band? And perhaps your favorite extreme metal album of all time? Anyhow, I'm going to go because I got to take a poop. Poop time!